Babylon, the great empire, the city of legend, the empire of wonders. Rising from the fertile lands of Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, became the beating heart of the ancient world. Its name still carries the weight of history, a symbol of knowledge, power, and mystery. The story of Babylon begins nearly 4,000 years ago. First mentioned around 2300 BC, it grew from a small town into a mighty kingdom. By the 18th century BC, under King Hammurabi, Babylon became the center of a vast empire. Hammurabi is remembered for his Code of Laws, one of the earliest written legal systems in history, carved into stone for all to see. The code introduced justice based on the principle of a fairness, an eye a tooth for a tooth. This was not just law, but the foundation of order in ancient society. Babylon reached its golden age centuries later, under the reign of King Nebuchadnezzar II, from 605 to 562 BC. Nebuchadnezzar transformed Babylon into the largest and most splendid city of its time. Its walls stretched for miles, towering so high that ancient writers called it impenetrable. At its gates stood the magnificent Ishtar Gate, decorated with lions, bulls, and dragons, shimmering in blue-glazed bricks. Today, parts of this gate still stand proudly in museums, a reminder of Babylon's artistry. And then, there was the legend of the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Built, as some say, by Nebuchadnezzar for his queen, they were described as a mountain of greenery, lush trees, flowing water, and colorful flowers rising above the desert. Though historians still debate whether they truly existed, the gardens became one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Babylon was more than just monuments. It was a center of science, mathematics, and astronomy. Babylonian scholars charted the movements of the planets and stars, predicting eclipses with astonishing accuracy. They gave us the 60-minute hour and the division of the circle into 360-degree systems still used today. Their knowledge laid the foundation for future civilizations. Religion and mythology were also at the heart of Babylonian life. The towering Etemenanki ziggurat, often linked to the biblical Tower of Babel, was dedicated to the god Marduk, the protector of Babylon. Religious festivals, like the New Year's celebration, reinforced the king's power and the city's divine destiny. But like all great empires, Babylon eventually fell. In 539 BC, Cyrus the Great of Persia conquered the city without bloodshed, bringing Babylon into the Persian Empire. Later, Alexander the Great dreamed of making Babylon his eastern capital, but his sudden death ended that vision. Over time, the once great city crumbled into ruins. Yet Babylon never truly disappeared. Its influence echoed through history and law, in architecture, in science, and in religion. Even in the Bible, Babylon became a symbol of pride, wealth, and downfall. To this day, the name Babylon stirs the imagination, reminding us of humanity's endless quest for power and glory. Babylon, the great empire, city of kings, gardens, towers, and gods. Though its stones lie silent, its memory still speaks across the ages, whispering the story of one of humanity's greatest civilizations.